Welcome back. So in today's video I'm going to be discussing what everyone's searching for. It's about being lonely on a spiritual journey or a spiritual awakening. Why do we feel lonely? Why does it only happen when we try to open up our mind? So in today's video at Cedars Park on the A10, that's what we'll be discussing.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no.
So I've just returned back from a trip to Geneva. And lots of good questions asked on that trip, and that one that kept coming up was, why do we feel so lonely when we're in the process of spiritual awakening? So I know there's many videos on YouTube where we can Google why are we lonely. Many of us will go down this very negative route, like it's something that's not normal or something that is strange, and this is down to society, the way that we have been raised, where we're meant to be in groups and communities, and so when we come away from the idea of this, like, I feel so alone, I've got a spiritual awakening, I'm trying to find a spirit world in this example for this channel, and we immediately feel like it's wrong or it's not right that we have this lonely feeling. So today I kind of want to offer another angle on it. It hasn't got to be a negative thing that you're feeling lonely, or you know, what section do I belong to, what community do I belong to. I want to offer a different angle, one that's more of a positive approach, one that will maybe allow you to see it as a good thing in some aspects, and because of that you may change your attitude, your way of thinking, which will hopefully open the mind and give you a little bit more understanding of why you are the way you are. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm right here, I'm just saying this is what I've done and it seemed to be of benefit to me, so this is why I'm sharing it. So I think you'll agree that when you're embarking on a spiritual journey, and in this example it's one of mediumship, we start to realise that our minds are different, and it's something that I try to educate in my classroom on this channel, where no two communications are the same. If I do a communication with someone's mum and then you, a developing medium, try to do that same communication, in no aspects will the information or the evidence be the same, because the instrument that's translating that is unique to you. It's your mind, your reference base, everything is unique to you. So this will start to make you question, why don't I get it the way that they get it? Why don't I do it the way that they do it? And their unfoldment's quicker or slower or whatever it'll be, is because you're working on this angle of your mind where you're trying to find who you are. Who am I? The age-old question of spirituality in any banner, not just mediumship. But it's one of those things where you're discovering that you're unique in every way. You're not trying to fit into a box, or you're not trying to fit into the rules that society has set, whether this be your education, your lifestyle, your culture, wherever it will be. You start to realise you're unique. This is when we jump online. We're checking out channels like this channel. We're checking out website articles. We're asking different mediums and developing mediums and tutors and teachers, and that list is endless. And the matter of fact for me was like, I can't find the answers I'm looking for absolutely anywhere. No matter where I search, no matter who I go to, I can't find the answer. They do it different. They do it this way, and I don't understand this, and I can't get that. And I started to take a more positive approach towards it. You know what? You're unique. This isn't such a bad thing. I haven't fallen into that trap of doing it one particular way, or I want to be like fill in the blank with someone famous. I do it completely differently. So it was time to embrace that. I am different. And yes, I do feel lonely, but it's because I'm looking at it from the wrong angle. I'm looking at it from a I need to fit in approach, and we don't need to fit in. And the more people that can open their mind and speak their truth and demonstrate more freely, you'll start to get a uniqueness from it. We've all seen demonstrators of mediumship. We've all had readings probably in some form or another, and you know what you're going to expect and you know what you're going to see, and it brings about a level of boredom. And it's this that we're trying to change. You feel it, you know it. You do it differently, and you're kind of like, that was different, it was correct, but it was right, and although it's not deemed normal, does it make it wrong? So I think you're trying to search for the same somewhere else. You're looking, you're hunting for a classroom or a teacher that resonates. That's like me, that's who I am, that's what I'm about. And I think that's where the negative approach comes from. So in this searching for someone to be the same as you, I'd be extremely disappointed if you find it. You're unique in every aspect. This is a good thing, this isn't a bad thing, this isn't a negative. Upon your journey, you're opening up your mind and you're recognizing I am unique in every aspect, the way that I think, the way that I operate, the way that I do. And because of that, that is why you're feeling lonely. We're misreading it. We're thinking that this is a problem because society teaches us that. We've been taught that it's not right. You shouldn't stand alone. You're a little bit weird. But all these things are good. They're good for your development. They're good for your mediumship, if that's where you want to direct this approach, your mindset. This is a good thing. You are different. You're not doing it to a checklist. You're not thinking in that way. I don't feel it that way. I don't get it that way. These are all great. These are wonderful things for your mediumship. It means that when people find you, they want to be around you, they want your teaching, your style, is because you are different. You're not run of the mill. You're not trying to fit it in a box. You're working on the individuality of absolutely everything. Let me adjust that. You're working on the individuality of that you are, and you're trying to deliver the individuality of the communicator, the uniqueness. It's the uniqueness that we miss. That's why we're going to see a medium to bring that moment back. And so stop being negative. Stop looking for it to be a problem. This mindset of I'm different, I'm not normal, it has to change. And the moment you embrace it, the more and more you'll attract in abundance to dial in that uniqueness that you are. So this is good. This is good for your development. Maybe it'll give you a better understanding. Maybe you won't feel weird. Maybe you can now approach your next circle, your next group, your next workshop with a little bit more enthusiasm. We don't want you like anyone else. We don't want you to be the same as your mediumship idol or your psychic idol. We don't want that. We want to see you, the uniqueness of you in every weird facet that you are, because that's when the individual expression can be displayed. We can all witness it from there. So something to think about. As I said, I don't think I'm right. It's just the approach that I done. Seemed to work for me. Seemed to be a lot better for me. I started to embrace that of who I am, and yeah, I can be a pain in the arse, but we all can, can't we? So hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you liked it. Comment with your views, your thoughts. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you all next time.